If I had to pick one champion, I'd probably pick Fiora because I feel like she has a really high skill cap. And I feel like she's one of those champions that can always be relevant, even if you go 0-5 in the laning phase or the team's doing terrible, you always have that opportunity to scale into the late game and, you know, one-shot the tanks, one-shot the carries. I just like those carry-style champions. I think I just love like Italian food a lot, and then specifically like spaghetti. I just really like, I just really love spaghetti.
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
So I think one of the most important things about top lane is understanding how to use teleport well. And so for example, if you're a Fiora and you see a level 3 fight breaking out bottom lane, your first instinct might be to teleport because you can teleport to the fight. But as a split push champion like Fiora or like Nasus, things like that, you don't really want to teleport to a fight. You want to hold your teleport and try and get as strong as possible early. Now say you're playing Rumble on the other end and your bottom lane gets into a level 3 fight and you can teleport behind them. Then that's a much more likely scenario that you want to TP because you're kind of an early game champion that wants to snowball. It's not as much about you just staying in your lane. If I had to ban one champion permanently, I'd probably prematurely ban Zoe because I feel like I'm gonna get flashbacks to like season 4 and 5 when I played and AP Nidalee mids were just like one-shotting me as a tank, or like just like doing half of my health with like one spear. And I feel like the same thing's gonna happen with Zoe. I guess I don't want to see it happen. Ban it before I can see Zoe have the light of day. So I use the K65 keyboard and I also use the Saber mouse, which you can get on the Corsair website. Honestly, don't think anyone's been too challenging, but if I had to pick one person, or I felt like Ssumday when he first came to NA was pretty good. I think like a little bit of his like laning mechanics fell off a little bit as the season moved on, but I definitely felt like when he first came, he was probably the strongest laner in NA. Eat first, then shower, then sleep. I think that's the combination I go with because shower's still gonna be there unless I'm like about to like go hang out with someone. You know, if I'm just in my like own room or like own place, then like I'd rather eat first, then shower, then sleep. I've definitely seen a lot of beautiful sights, but something that always will stay in my mind is I remember going to the Palace of Versailles and just kind of like looking out over like the garden, and it kind of looked like it wasn't real. It kind of looked like it was from a movie. Just like actually being there and like seeing that shot in real life was really breathtaking. It's hard to choose one player that I looked up to for everything, but what I can say is I always looked up to like certain players for certain champions. Like Wicked back in like season 2, I always looked up to his Aurelia. Same thing with like Darien. I kind of just like remember his like play style and just like him buying like his Zhonya's Unrenekton and stuff like that. I kind of looked up to the fact that he stayed true to his disrespectful play style, which not many players can pull off. Recently I read a book called The Untethered Soul, and I really liked that book because it was kind of just more about, I think, understanding like how your thoughts and emotions, you can kind of separate them and kind of just being in the moment better, which is something that I feel like it's really nice to always have like a book kind of like remind you of important things you're trying to focus on in your life. So that book always like centers me, like helps me focus on the moment right now, helps me kind of realize like when I'm being overtaken by emotions or like just getting distracted by social media and stuff like that. My biggest supporter is probably my dad. Not only did he like start watching League, watching all of my games, he watches like other regions games now too. He watches like other teams games. He started playing League, he got to level 30, started playing ranked. He only plays Alawi top lane. Appreciate my dad a lot. I've been singing like higher stuff right now because I've been trying to work on my falsetto. So probably like Thinking About You by Frank Ocean.
A potato flew around my room.
Or Gallant, Weight in Gold. So I think everyone has like their own methods for coping, but I just think like meditation and just like awareness in general is just what helps me the most. Usually whatever's happening, like I'm able to just focus on the game, focus on the reason why I'm competing, and then that takes me away from, even if I was like feeling like upset or sad or like whatever I'm feeling, it doesn't matter. I guess I can't remember like specific names of people, but I just remember like after like pretty brutal losses, there's always fans who are like sending positive comments. And I would say like in general, just like the fans are always like super nice and positive. Nobody flames you like, why'd you have to go 0-10, man? Like what the hell was that? Like never happens. Even if you do feed. I saw our newest member, Biofrost, singing Photographed by Ed Sheeran, so I gotta one up him here, so. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me close feel like I'd play mid lane. Mid lane's like always the center of action, and I feel like generally mid lane has like the most impact. And I feel like if I played jungle, I'd have to learn a lot, but if I played mid lane, it would be a much easier transition. So singing definitely always makes me feel better. I think besides that, it would just be like exercising, like going for a run. Probably use my teammates as a meat shield. Oh, I remember seeing this strategy somewhere. You just cover yourself so you don't smell like a human, and then I just hide under like a dead corpse or something. Just chill for a few days. I just remember like back when I lived in Washington, what I loved doing on a rainy day was like getting right up next to like the vent with some goldfish and a good book. Sometimes some hot chocolate too. It'd have like a similar storyline to Rocky Balboa. Get hyped for season 8, boys. This is where we cue Eye of the Tiger. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the night, rising up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And I hope these 20 questions made you know a little more about what's inside here. And maybe a little bit of this genius too. Till next time, summoners.